I got a DM in April asking about how I got into running an IT business and what I studied. I've slightly covered this in an earlier video, but I'm making a proper sit down video today with my webcam and a Yeti orb. I started my IT journey when I was quite young, at around 11, where I pulled apart my family's computer to try to fix it and did nothing but break it. Despite the fact that I did not fix that computer, it definitely piqued my interest that this little green piece of wood could do all of that. At about 12, I started getting into technology and understanding how things work a little bit. It's when I got my first laptop and my iPod Touch. Although I do not recommend unrestricted internet access to a child, it is one of the main reasons I got so interested into technology, because I was introduced to this entirely new world. Fast forward a little, and I started my first in-person coding class at around 13. It was run by the James Cook lecturer at the time, I believe. I eventually dropped that class as it was mostly C-sharp game design, which was not something I was particularly interested in. I eventually entered grade 9 and was privileged enough to go to a school that offered a coding class. I did that class for a few years, and then I eventually graduated. For about a year after graduating, I did certificates and courses and watched YouTube videos to learn everything that I possibly could. A year out of school, I entered my Bachelor of Information Technology, which I did for a year and a half before dropping out and securing an IT job as an IT manager at the Meatworks where I live. This job, although not extremely active, it was a lot of sitting around, did provide me with a lot of experience that I simply hadn't gotten anywhere else. I was interacting with Azure and getting experience actually networking instead of just making network maps. I did this job for over a year, but I eventually quit in order to follow my dream of running my own IT company. After quitting, I had a lot of free time and a finite amount of money, so I had to start hustling to make my own company. To be honest, when I started, I thought I was prepared and knew everything and how it was going to play out, but I couldn't have been more wrong. Customer outreach was much harder than anticipated. Just about every business had no interest in IT or was already locked into a contract, and a good opportunity was ridiculously hard to come by. Eventually, I figured out the tricks to getting customers and retaining them and making sure that I was growing. Getting Google reviews is still such a big thing to this day. I have done hundreds of IT jobs now, everything from entire hotel networks going down and them being stuck with no telephones, no computers, and having to use two-way radios, to somebody not having a HDMI cord plugged in. So I've seen a very wide range of things now. Not that I think I'm necessarily in a position to give advice, but for anyone seeking to do a similar thing, I would say be patient and be motivated. Be confident.